Hello and welcome back to episode 18 of Wartales. We are taking on the end of Ludern today. We have a little bit left in this zone to do. I want to wrap it up today and make our way up to Gothenburg, where all the good, cool city stuff happens. Mostly because we poked our heads in there, but I haven't started any of the quests, and I'm so curious. I also hate this swamp and want to be done with it. We've lost too many people to this damned swamp. We're talking D&D this morning in the chat, which we're all very excited about because we're all big dweebs. Sleepy from Australia, Danish, and a Viking that burns down Catholic monasteries. When I left off last week, I said, I'm going to kill this ghost hunt because ghost beers have colossal paws, and I need these to make any of the high-level armor layers. I think I need 2 colossal paws per layer, which is hella complicated. Ghost bears have 792 HP. I'm just realizing ghost bears are probably what you need terror protection for. Dare I say, that's a good bet. All right, there's only 7 of them. It's unlikely I can kill them all in a single turn. So we'll also get the big bad ghost stag. I love that at least it is a tight map, though. So you got 2 wolves and a ghost bear over here. You've got a ghost wolf, a ghost boar, and a ghost bear over here. I'm actually going to put you on this side, because the wolf should die, which would cause the 3rd hit to hit the boar, the extra hit to get the boar, and take as much damage on that bear as possible. And then I can slice and dice completely on the bear and stack as many blood stacks as possible. Very good, sir. Let's see who else we got. Brutus can come over here and hammer time these dweebs then with the Dagon's poison Dagon bleeding punishment. Turgus can drop a little corrosion poison. Not that corrosion's going to do much, but the poison adds a little. Then I want to put lock down here, probably to lock up the ghost beer. Pardon the pun, but I'm not sorry at all. And then everybody else, I think, could just do their jam. This feels like a good set of opening moves. Take the axe and spear. We probably need them for the pugilist weapons. We do as well. Yeah, the pugilist weapons require ghost paws. I think so. Congrats on the new Danish king and queen. Pretty big news in Australia. Ooh. Uh-oh. I caused you to get locked in. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Lock can fix it. But he doesn't have to do it right away. We're gonna hit a little Legionary's ointment. Oh, I went too far. A little Dagon's punishment. Amazing. Love it when the plan comes together. Big damage on this dweeb. And then, honestly, we can kind of just get out of the way. Turgus can come up. Drop a few poison stacks. I feel like I should have ovated. Or battle cried. Ah, well. Doesn't really matter too much. I am going to taunt, but I'm going to taunt this ghost boar, who gets weakened 50%. I'm okay with that. We can take a little damage. It's the terror that adds up here. It's not really the damage so much. New BBEG has spawned. People who say no puns intended are a coward. At least intend your puns. You're right. I should I should own up. Face the facts. Best friends. Ugh, this is not going to do a lot of damage. Oh, I could just kill you in one shot. All right, well, let's do that. So brave. I can stack a weakening on him as well. And then, you know what? I might as well. I got 2 points. We can galvanize them right away. Now, the real question becomes, who wants to stab you? Restarts for every bonus applied. You're the backstab queen. Triple crit. Extra crit. And we can actually get just out of range there too. Can I kill this Grizzle? I don't think I can. Heavy Sue's got a counter shield, so I'll probably have her tank this guy. Let's knife through it. Yeah. The thing that does extra critical damage doesn't, of course, crit. Such is life. Heard you guys were looking for a new queen. Ours doesn't have a history with ignoring war crimes against the Mau Mau. Listen, does any queen exist that hasn't committed a plethora of war crimes? Not that I am aware of. Not that that makes it okay, but, you know. Just saying, par for the course. Let's. I mean, I could actually just let Toll tank this. I don't really need the point. Yeah, I'm all right with that. I am going to let Locke taunt this dweeb, though. For the weakening stack, but also for the riposte. Bunk. 8 damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. He took so much damage, Berserk didn't even trigger. Good gravy, Miss Daisy. I didn't know that was possible. I'm going to have the Big Nick move in here. Because I don't know if he's going to cause knockback. You're not bleeding. It will cause knockback. Now, nobody is tanking you. The Inquisitor's only got a boring shield. But it's gonna be you. Do we go through him? Yeah. It's an extra point, but it causes his back to be open, which I think is worth doing. Are you the one who wants to go in, or are you the one who wants to go in, who has arterial precision? It's probably you. Yeah, you're a duelist, so. Attack stance as well. So let's go arterial precision. Bap, bap. Trigger an attack of opportunity from the Inquisitor. Do an extra attack here. And then a double strike. So close and yet so far. I can Wrath, but I think he's just going to Berserk and live. So I should have just saved that Valor point and let him die from poison. He is also on fire. Oh! I forgot I was trying to get the stag to trigger. We killed them all so fast, I didn't even give them the opportunity. Whoopsie. It's okay. Believe it triggered, but the bear had a lot of dots. Oh, you're right. You know what probably happened is like one of the dots killed him, and then the Berserk triggered, and then another dot finished him off. Queen of England's never done anything wrong? No, yeah, no, absolutely. No, never. No, no one bit. England, no, the model society right there. Every country has something problematic, absolutely. You ain't wrong in that. Is that another ghost pack? Hell yeah, dudes. Let's go. The funniest part about this is we're right next to the place that also triggers a ghost pack. And I'm going to do that one too. We're going to get a few ghost packs in this morning. F not the English. Unheard of. 7. Okay. They're more spread out this time. In fact, I think they're so spread out that I can't get a triple. No, they're really, really spread out here, yeah. Let me see. No, sir. All right. That ghost bear goes first. I could push that ghost bear and then have Adelhard come in. And I think that that would work. You have 2 pushes, so absolutely I ought to be able to do that. And then it just comes down to a bunch of guys soloing that ghost bear. So that's Adelhard, that's Nick. Locke looks like he could probably get in and tank it for the counters, which feels good. So we'll put Turgus, we'll put Inquisitor, we'll take Brutus. Christian Reich can go in the middle, Toll can go here. The good doctor would do well to do some backstabbing. Huffleton as well. This area is like a little more spicy, not so nicey. I think I'm going to have Toll tank the ghost bear. Ooh. Not Reichland, Fred. All right. Not what I suspected was going to happen. You can't reach him. All right. All right. We're gonna... Oh, let's just do that. Pop him. Drop a weakening blow on him. I don't need to do any tax slams or anything like that. He's barely going to do any damage, so. Between 1480 and 1913, Europe's queens were 27% more likely to wage wars than kings. I mean, how many more queens were there also than kings at that time? I feel like there's a lot of complicated possibilities that kind of go into that, that question. That's a statistic that feels like it's probably got some more stuff to it, you know? Let's push you in here. And then stand next to you for a point. And then let's push you in here. And light them on fire. And then taunt them. I'm trying to get a point, but I keep having to spend points to get them. Can I... Does anybody else just generate points? I guess Brutus generates a point, but then uses a point. Unless he just kills with this Dagon's punishment. Which you never know. He actually might. 60 damage. Unlikely. But I can't hit both of them with poison impact. So that's fine. I will leave that as your 2-pointer. And I will use that on Adelhard. Cutting Maelstrom. Bonk. Give him an extra. Bonk. Nice 72-point bloodshed on him as well. I don't want to move there because I'll get lit on fire. So I guess I'll just stay. I'm going to move here. I mean, I'm going to be lit on fire anyway if I stay next to this beer. I'd like to surround it. Which it is currently. You're weakened. Attack stance, attack stance. Let's hit him with this. Give him the double tap. He's already got weaken on him, so we can just hit him with this again. For maximum damage. And then he's going to bleed out from this. Well, he's also going to get riposted for a ton of damage. Double riposte. Oh, he has 0 HP. He took so much damage he died, but he was so angry he refused to die. I have questions about these ghost bears. How do we get to England from D&D? Good question. Congratulated the new queen. Random rant. Boris is the best and worst part of Warhammer 3 after playing him at release. I never felt a reason to finish another campaign. I don't even think I've played as Boris. Have you tried the new mods for Warhammer 3? There's like the old world mod that looks really good. And then there's also this Araby mod that came out in the last like week pretty much. And it looks super, super good quality. That's not enough to kill any of these guys. He gets a point back if he's engaged in combat, but whatever I do here is somebody's going to kill him anyway, so. Is that Ghost Wolf going? Yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. It's not how I should have done this. FYI. I played that quite poorly. None of you can get into range, I don't think. I played that real bad. I also just played this real bad. She does more damage. She does more damage if she's actually right next to them. All right, screw it. You can't reach. You can't reach. You can't reach. You can. Get him, Hammy. Get bored, son. All right, well, we are going to trigger the next round of combat here. So the question starts to become, how do I want to deal with that? Oh my god. I thought that was 100%. I didn't even see the percentages. 21. Oof. Oh, it would have been really smart if I put somebody next to Toll so he could have gotten surrounded. Supported. Shaspot. Oh, well. The good doctor could put out a fire on someone if he was so inclined. Not certain he is. We're going to have another wild hunt like almost immediately after this, so I want to make sure we're in an okay position. Nice. Oh, they spawned in a very good spot. In fact, I couldn't have asked them to spawn in a better spot if I had asked politely. Slice and dice. Give me that terror. Yeah, give me all those terror stacks. I might get terrored out of here. I think you're stuck. Did he just leave? Guy was just like, I'm out of here. Screw this. I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. My God, I have questions. Did I really just do this? This is really stupid. Just sent in the good doctor to tank this beer. I mean, I don't have to do that. I could just reposition and then run instead of attacking so that I don't have to take an incredible amount of damage. Ah. 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 Look at that, see? Start wars, some recent ones. Human tends to do human things because of humans. Wee woo, call the police. Kind of feel like you're cherry picking evidence to fit a certain narrative. A little bit of that going on, I think. Couldn't have put it better, yeah. Statistically speaking, I mean, you can't just look at stats for something, though. Like, that's the same kind of people who are like, oh, well, statistically, more people in jail are black people also, without being like, well, there are also a bunch of social economic disadvantages and racial profiling and everything that goes into police. That's also due to the reason why they're in jail much more than white people are. You know, you can't just look at stats, is what I'm saying. There's other things you gotta look at as well if you're gonna go down that path. What are we doing to this grizzly bear? I feel like he is being a problem. Let's stab him in the back. Good job, everybody. Do I frenzy him? He's got so much HP. I'm thinking about it. I really don't want to spend all my points. And frenzy is so expensive. Let's tack slam him. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna whittle this guy down is my plan. Little bit by little bit. If I surrounded you with some pigs and stuff. You know what I'm saying here? You know what I mean? Some nice bleeds on him as well. And now, if I use Reichland and Bestial Shot, all allied animals will do an attack of opportunity. So I hit for 151, which is crazy. Then Glitch hits. Then the Tick hits. 22 HP. Then I hit it with the Recoil Shot. 228. And then Evie Sue with the Team Strike. Success! And I guess I could ovate with Turg. Us. Who's not going to even remotely get over here, but I am just curious to see what kind of distance everybody else can make. Stats can be crazy because they go out for a walk with a dog. Statistically, both of you have 3 legs. Stats are subjective, not exactly facts. Give credit, historical treatment not always appear true. Relevant to the state. The truth of statistics, I understand it more as a fun fact. Separated them. The stats can be facts if they're universal. Social you work in social psychiatry. Many factors, you better believe it. I do. I most certainly do. There's a lot that goes on that we don't always account for so good. We need to kill this dweeb, but we also need to kill that one guy in the forest fog that I can't see. Am I gonna terror stack myself? I am. Double strike, double terror. Kill it. Get rid of your terror. Problem solved. Oh, that's a ghost boar. So that wolf in the fog does actually still exist. But I don't know where. Oops. I'm sorry, Godzilla. I just lit you on fire. I think this is just a round of passing at the moment. Seeing as nobody else can really do anything. I wouldn't mind bringing some of these units over, particularly the one who can swap positions with animals, and also the archers, which might even be able to land a shot if I can find where that beast is. I don't think so, though. You're really not needed. I don't need to move you. I'm just going to intern. Let's wrap up this hunt, and I'll let you intern. A new hand touches the beacon. I still have to wait for this stupid thing to come out of the woods. I have no clue where it is. Oh, you got eerie fog from that? All right, well, you're all on fire. I don't think it exists until it comes out of the fog. You know, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Someone with a heal kit has to get down there and help him. Which means somebody, Godzilla, needs to move out of the way. Takes 10 damage, but heals for... Oh, you only heal if you don't have a debuff. All right. Yeah, there he is, Ghost Wolf. I just can't see him. So let's just like pass turns, pass turns. We'll pass turns over here. Pass. Pass. There he is. Wow, he didn't trigger the Overwatch at all. It's all good. We got what we wanted. Who is to say female leaders aren't dragged into more conflicts because their male counterparts are easier to push over? Argentina started the Falklands conflict. Thatcher had to respond. Any given person who holds that you're the given person has fewer friends than any of their friends. The friendship paradox. I like this paradox. Yeah, I don't think we need to panic too much more about stats and the cherry picking. I think we know what's what. So we managed to pull out 4 colossal paws from that, which is pretty good. We can either make a rhyme steel cestus, which we don't even have the recipe for, or 2 paws makes colossal reinforced layers. 2 and 9, 4 and 18. They're literally double the previous layers. So some of those are very nice. obviously our main El Capitan. The more strength he has, the more crazy Urkashets gets. We still don't have our other strength, our other oil on this also. So we might look at that today. Right now, the only thing we need to look at is having a camp. Taking a snooze. That's going to stink, so let's get rid of it and put a fresh body. Hey, everybody, hit that up. We are going to do some more ghost hunts, so... Oh, wow, we really trash food on us at the moment. We finally worked through like all the good quality all the good quality meals. Let's do Tail and the Wolf and the Hop. Crit damage increased by 25%. I don't suppose I have the crit chance dish as well, do I? No. It's like cabbage perch, I think is crit chance. I guess flambéed croc swine. And then we can just fill up on mushrooms for the rest. We put a lot of food into storage. We have at times. Huffleton slept too close to the hive and got stung by bees. Adelhard was stung by the mosquito. Oh, interesting. Okay, so even though he's not directly next to the beehive, it's basically just that the beehive stings someone every single night. I'm finally starting to get the hang of being a woodcutter, says our Inquisitor. If I ever leave this group, I'll know how to make a living. Grumpy, increased chance of not getting along with their peers, but +1 aptitude. Or celebrate the success with the group, +1 relationship with close companions. Always. Always and forever. Look at this friendship. So real. Nick the Big gets his level 7. Which is going to go into double strength. Are we holding on to any level 7 gear for him right now? Damage of attacks from behind increased by 5%. Crit hit on attacks from behind increased by 10%. Now there's a good question. What's more valuable? 10% crit hit or 5% damage? Crit damage is 55%. I don't really feel like we have a lot of people who backstab. Your crit hit 5%. Let's give it to the doctor. I think that's the way to do it for him. He doesn't always hit from behind, but I think the people that do are better off getting that whetstone. Crit damage scales with something as well, possibly crit chance. Yeah. Crit damage. There's crit damage and crit chance, so... I think on most of those characters, the damage is better off doing. The crit chance is better off doing. Especially on, like, the Slayer, it's better for crit because they attack so many times. Same thing with Christy Marie because she has Frenzy. So she potentially attacks 1, 2, 3 times. Versus the good doctor who's just 1 strike. You know, unless he's using Hysteria. That's got to be the corpse I'm looking for. Also, we haven't gone into this cave yet. I don't think at all. I don't think we've popped into this cave at all. Grizzly bears. Now I know why. Oh, amazing. Incredible. Primal Wrath, as long as this unit is not engaged or surrounded, they have fury. What a weird phrasing, because a unit can't be surrounded unless it's engaged. So this could just say, as long as this unit is not engaged, they have fury. So I actually don't need to do damage to these two. They're going to get instant killed by this rockfall. I just need to pin them in place, which is super easy to do. Which means... Doop, 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 doop. I can have Adelhard hit the 3 of them. I can have Evie Sue lock up that bear. I might have Nick push this one in a little bit further. Just because I'm not sold it's going to get stuck. So if Evie Sue's locking up that guy, I need someone like Toll. Toll. Hello. Where are all my characters? There's Inquisitor. There's Locke. There's Glitch. There's Huff. Brutus. Toll. So Toll can lock up that beer. Locke can lock up that beer. Evie Sue can lock up this beer. And the Inquisitor... Yeah, if he's pushed up in that direction, the Inquisitor can stick between the two of those. Most excellent, my dudes. Maximum damage. I'm actually then going to pull back for the slice and dice. Because this guy doesn't matter. I want to stack as much bleed on those two. And we get the hell out. Dr. Nick, let's put you here. And push you in. That would help. And I can actually get my point back. All right, so this big guy's up. Let's get him nice and locked into place. Wrath Urkashet is not going to work, so I'm going to hit him with a weakening blow. Then I'm going to just drop into defensive stance to get my point back. And it's not as if there are reinforcements on this map. I could light this grizzly bear on fire, and it's not the worst idea. So I think let's do that. Little baby bonk. And 144. Beautiful. Poisonous bite. If bleeding applies additional debuffs, you know what? You might as well. Vulnerability. Nice. We're going to be able to get some fun backstab in there. All right, so that guy's already locked up. Let's make sure that the rest of these guys are stuck. what I'll do is I'll run through you. Ah, that will light you on fire. You know what? Your damage doesn't matter. So we're just going to take a shot at him. And then we'll taunt this guy. And I'm good with that. And then we'll do a very similar thing here, where Evisu just comes in, taunts this guy, drops in a defensive stance. Sure. And we'll throw some extra encouragement on everybody, just for some protection. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Huffleton, you're on an attack stance, so let's throw some bleed. Bonus damage. Bonus damage. Followed up by a delicious double strike. Tomatoes and potatoes didn't exist in Europe between pre-Columbian exchange. Think pizza without tomatoes. I mean, most Italian food did not exist in Italy back in ye old day. It's actually kind of shocking, like, how much of Italian cuisine is not at all Italian. Alarmingly, it is a lot. Can I do this without hitting her? I don't think I can. So close. I could just kill it. Oh, I really didn't need to use that. I keep forgetting that Locke has riposte. So he's going to do damage before everything else triggers anyway. Picking up opportunistic there on Locke, though, is very good. Extra 5% on his counters. All right, so it's really actually just this guy then who remains. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Oop. Crit. And Godzilla. Recoil shot. He's berserked. Which means that Fred can actually just put a bullet in him. And I know I don't need to do this, but it's fun free XP. Let's give everybody riposte. Hey, that time it worked. It gave ripostes and inspirations. Most time it glitches out and doesn't do that. All right, I don't think I want any of the other people in there, so I'm just gonna do a mass pass right now. Dude, she might just die. 170 on that crit. 198, yeah, wow. Wow. I mean, now I want to know, can I kill it before the rock slide even happens? I don't think so. That would lock you in combat, so don't do it. No, it's pretty much only, it is only animals I have left. So you attack Heavy Sue, 1 damage. You get countered. You get double countered. And then a big rock falls on your head. It doesn't kill you because you have Berserk. Bet FKs. Heavy Sue, you can finish it. So brave. All the things that are hard to imagine Eastern Europe without potatoes is pretty up there. It definitely confuses the timeline, that's for sure. We have so much raw materials. I'm just gonna tidy up everything. A huntress doll, a bird whistle, a couple of torches. We have a locked chest. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Containing the golden key. I know where that goes. I know exactly where that goes. We'll pick up as much etherite as we can here, so we can keep upgrading our legendary gear. Is that it? Only 2 veins? That's unusual. So that golden key is in this mansion. So once we've ghosted these dweebs, we'll make our way that way. Piggies. Ah, piggies, don't aggro me, please. Are these gonna be like weird plague ghosts? Oh, no, back this way. Okay, over this way. All right. I don't want to fight mosquitoes. Also don't want to fight those plague zombies. Oh, okay. It keeps going this way. Oh, this has got to be them. This obvious giant pack of fog is probably where they are. Imagine fish without chips. Ain't gonna happen. I'd rather die than imagine a world without fish and chips. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. That ghost bear is right in the line of a lightning strike. Kind of lightning strike that someone with crit arrows could probably do. And a spin to win weapon. Locke, you're going to be needed on this grizzly bear. Heavy Sue, you're good to tie up some people over here. So this is a pocket of AoEs. Actually, let's do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to end up fighting another ghost boar, which I'm okay with. You go first. All right, I can't quite nail this like I wanted, but close enough. We get the early motivation. Oh, you've actually pulled aggro here, which I did not mean to do. but that's okay. Damn. I was really hoping I could get all three of those. Ah, well. Oh my god, I can't even get all three of you with the daggons. I mean, I can, but it means I have to run right there. Which puts me right on the edge of that lightning strike. So I tell you what I'm going to do instead. Come on, push him. $101 damage. Big Nick knows how to chonk it. I'll tell you that. I mean, I kill both of those in a single strike. Would it not be better for me to use someone who, say, gets points back for killing things? It would be. I know it would be, so that's what I'm going to do. And we galvanize. How beautiful. This ghost wolf is also tied up right now, which is kind of funny. You know what? Let's do this. Ooh, if I'm there, do I get hit with lightning? If I'm on this edge, I won't, which means the Inquisitor can do it. Which I think means I just have to ricochet you. Yeah, I think if as long as I'm right there, I think I'm okay. Let's see. You are destabilized, fragile, and bleeding. I'm gonna just take protection. I don't think I need to taunt you. You're already locked into combat. And you're already not willing to do any real damage to me. So let's go back to focusing on the other side of the map. This ghost boar is next. You can't reach it. You can. So I guess you're going to. Very good. I am seeking maximum damage here. Hit you with the crit sword from behind. And then taunt you on this angle so that your back is facing my rogue, who can then come up and stab you many, many times. And not get very many crits. But it's the thought that counts. Who else? The good doctor? Somehow you cannot get behind them. We're going to put a little bleed. And then a little hysteria. Add in some nice fever. So they're also taking like 20, 40% extra damage. Well, I'll be. If you want to talk about fish and chips with an American, just bring up Friday fish fry. Is that what you call it? Is this your Taco Thursday? In the Midwest, anyway. Live in Burgerland. You've never had fish and chips? I mean, I'll be honest. I don't like fish, so I'm a bad judge for this. One might say they're not my cup of tea. But I don't want to upset the British anymore, so. Can I get any other people behind him? Turgis, maybe. Yes. Yeah, let's ovate. I mostly just like it because it's so good for friendship. When you pass through the lightning, does it make a little lightning noise? I feel like I just found out that it does. Rawr, I'm a grizzly bear. I do 1 damage. I get countered for 106. I take 197 bleed damage, and then I get struck by lightning. Nice. Godzilla and Turgis getting along. We are going to stag. Counter. Double counter. Not enough to get the kill. A 312 triggers the berserk. Lightning for 984 damage triggers the berserk. And a nightmare has appeared. Do 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 do. Meow meow. Do. I could kick to kill this bear, come down here, hollowed strike to light them both on fire, and then taunt one of them. What do you do? 38 to 48 damage. If no armor applies bleeding, you know what? You're really not that bad. They're gonna go after Ikmina. Probably. So brave. Good job, Mr. Bombastic. I want him to come into combat so that we can surround him and do maximum damage. This Ghost Wolf is going to come after Glitch, which I'd actually prefer you not doing. So I'm going to be a coward. Quintillion British with vinegar, fish and chips. Tea's #1 has a slight edge over coffee due to its versions. Many versions make it the perfect drink for night or day. You could say that bear is having a bad day. I can't drink coffee and tea without milk in it. I'm like milk in tea if it's black tea, but I'm coffee. I am just like pure black coffee. It's funny how it works. Defensive stance. All right. Up. Swap the defense. Take down. Oh, well. All right. Never mind. I guess just like get the hell out of the way if that's the case. All right. I can get a little bit in that fog. I can't get behind it. Which I don't love. You don't do direct damage, so there's no point in taunting you. I should just hit you with the sword. Trigger the reposts. Let's probably get rid of this dweeb. I wonder, could an abandoned bomb get rid of fog? Highly unlikely. Taunt! Excellent. Now I can have all the animals attack you, and then have my archer attack you, who causes all the animals to attack again. It's the perfect crime. Oof. Spicy. I still got to deal with the nightmare. Can right-click get into range? Bon question. So, one of the things here is I have a bunch of people who can run. But most of my paths are blocked. Not this one. Nice. One of my thoughts here is if my archers can all reach the nightmare, I have a much easier time killing the nightmare. Chuck a knife. Stab it. Huffleton? No, you can't make it. Adelhard? You can make it. Christy cannot. All right, well, Adelhard, you might as well come in here and get a... Hit him with the tip of the slice and dice. 110. Boom. Problem solved. 2 more paws. Lots of good loot. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You add milk to fruit tea? Really? That's something I have not heard of. The hunt has begun. All right, I gotta go talk to those dweebs up there. I don't want to... I gotta go here. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. I gotta go back here. You know what? I probably am going to get a quest to come up here for the tomb. So we'll do a little run around instead. Oh, I'm tired. A fugitive's helm, a special guard helm, rear the guard, guard overlay. Every time this unit performs an attack of opportunity, they gain protection for 1 round. Heavy helmet. Requires level 8. If I put this on lock... If I put this on lock... He's not going to take any more damage. Currently, he has venomous coating on an outlaw's helmet, which is completely trash garbage. We were going to increase that to a criminal's barboot because he's wearing criminal armor right now, which is not very good, and actually I'd like to replace anyway. I am going to buy this helmet from you. And then we have this fancy guitar, but I think we already have one of these. I'm pretty sure we already have one of those. Milk and tea. Milk and black tea. You know, Earl Grey hot milk. It's a classic. Please let me get to town. Please don't kill any of my horses. Last time I did this, I lost a horse. Ooh, so close. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. A lot of ghost hunting today. Dark Steed. Picking up that extra con. So Nick the Pig just leveled up, which means I can actually take him off of this. Evie Sue recently just leveled up. So Nick, I'm going to put you back in the tent. The good doctor needs to level. And a Huffleton really needs to level as well. Problem being that they are both currently my tinkerers. Ikmina needs to level, and actually she's really close, so I'm going to put her on. Which means Toll needs to go on the cooking pot. And the Inquisitor can go on the table, and Evie Sue can go on the well. Little rigmarole for us. I feel like I'm mostly going to be walking right now, so let's eat like Trapper's Fondue. Some stew. Lavender biscuits. And some cheese. Wait, no, cheese is valuable. We can actually make stuff out of cheese now. Mushrooms, on the other hand, are not. Insufficient food. That's not true. Here we go. Ah, Crocswine Flambe. It says it reduces your food consumption by 3, but that's a lie. It doesn't actually. Turns out, falsities. Absolutely barbaric. Little meds. Both of our alchemists are maxed out right now, so I can do things like just make Acadian steel. I should probably be making sure I'm doing this with the right person. Yeah, okay, you have the herbarium. You have St. Leonard's, so it's Fred who's meant to be doing this. Poultice, fireproof. Ah. We made these throwing axes so that we could upgrade them to better throwing axes. Nice. And we even made bonus stuff to make more steel. And more rhyme steel. Solid. So those go on, I believe, the good doctor. Upgrades from ghost throwing axe to ghost throwing axe. Which has powerful throw, which ignores guard damage. I don't think we need to be looking for anybody. Hareg, depressed, brawny, Hareg. An archer with nothing.
My grandfather was a soldier in the Edoranian Legion.
I am still hungry for influence right now. Somebody on YouTube. Oh, I gotta go find somewhere to play Hammy the Boar. Somebody on YouTube wrote us lyrics for Hammy the Boar. And I'm excited to try them out. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. Yay! Wow, everybody's just throwing their lace ribbons, throwing their panties on the stage. You have a quest?
These pelts are so pristine that Gossenberg traders are willing to fight plague-ridden hordes and swamp creatures to buy them.
Oh, I have a quest to sell her pottery, which I don't have. And I can sell her all these knickknacks. Wow, that's a lot of trinkets. I'm not sure where I am on these hats. Right now, I'm just holding on to them because they're like pretty not that heavy. Do the throwing axes use strength? They do. I didn't know that. To me, they do bleeding damage, which lets right between the eyes do extra 30%. Like, that's why I'm building that. But yeah, I guess that's meant for like a two-handed berserker in reality. Well noted. Choo 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 choo. Nick leveled up to level 7. We have these level 8 spears.
You're not from Edoran, right? We fought those vermin for 30 years. I won't start selling them our products now.
I don't really think I need any of that.
I don't sell croc swine meat.
Or that. Quickly check the travel post here. Level 8. I have tracker's claws. Okay. I have another trapper's cloak in here. This I can sell. This I can sell. These I'm going to put away. That I can put in here. I don't think I need any more mosquitoes. So I could probably put those away. I might put this on Godzilla. I think realistically, I probably will. He's got Collar of Unity, but I'm not really worried about him doing damage. He mostly does status effects. What I am concerned about is him being able to heal. And he only heals 5% if he has no debuffs. So now he heals 15% if he has no debuffs. And I feel like that's a better deal. Heavy armor, ghost breastplate. We can break that down.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Locke. Hello. 34 months. My goodness, dude. You're almost at the big 3 years. Dude, thank you so much for all the support. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're vibing. And loving life. Can we make these? I can't even remember. We're going to break this down. And then we're going to leave here. We're going to save. Save complete. We're going to load to get our music back. Busy as hell, IRL. Nice to catch a stream occasionally. I feel you. It has been a busy year. Which is mostly a nice thing to say. I got little complaints about it. But it's good to see you. Welcome to the horrible hell swamp that we live in. Locked. Go downstairs. There's a guy down here. Hand bomblets, adjustable straps, leather straps. The new recruits have arrived from Wartales. Judging by the expression on their faces, they're not impressed by us. Ever since the plague decimated Lethry, troop morale has been low. Ludern resistance attacks have intensified. Cardinal mosquitoes are harassing us ceaselessly, and even the crocswine have grown bolder and are snapping at our troops. I'm not as strong as I used to be, and I fear the same is true of General Edoran. We have no choice but to call a truce. The conquest of Hareg was child's play. Their clans spread out across the marshland offered little resistance on the battlefield, barely slowing down our legion's progress. I'm almost ashamed to have been named governor of Ludern, as we were victorious, not because of our strength, but because of our enemy's weakness. Nevertheless, I promise to hold this office with dignity. I aim to usher this backward region into the modern era by building a village that will rival those of civilized lands. I think I shall call it Lethair. That's one of the cursed villages. That's one of the cursed villages for sure. No. Here we go. Here we go. Bada boom. Not even a broken lockpick. Colonel de Torre's treasure. Treasure, you say? I think I know where that is. I think that's up here. The worst place in Ludern. It's a pretty small pond. That could be up here. Meow, meow, meow. I think it's well, we'll take a peek. It's definitely in Ludern, I can tell you that much. So, spoiler, it went bad. Must sleep. See you soon. Blind. Take it easy, dude. Rest well.
Look at all this. Scrolls, maps, and this.
Nerd.
Isn't it a plan outlining the siege of Garusha? There's even a report signed by General Edoran himself.
My God. You're welcome? He's not going to give me anything. All right, well, I guess we got the treasure map, which I'm obviously going to now spend all of my efforts trying to figure out. We also have a quest for the boss. Did these guys give me the tracker quest?
Sorry, but our scouts keep bringing us conflicting reports.
What do you mean? You've already sent someone after the ghost.
Trackers are like family. Whichever clan we come from, when we're hunting the goat.
Blah, 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 blah.
News from
What do you mean worrying news from Ludern? We're in Ludern. These trackers are confused. Chopping wood every night and day. How do we feel about this right now? Do we want to fight the boss? Level 6s. Dee. The thing is that the boss is a one-handed axe, which I'm not particularly interested in having. This doesn't really look right. Wish I could see what this is in the distance. This kind of reminds me of up here. The way I like snuck around these pythons into this area of the map that it felt like I wasn't meant to be in. But I don't remember there being a pond anywhere up here. So I feel like it has to be up by the Brotherhood. But if that's the case, shouldn't I be seeing buildings up there? Regardless, we can loop up this way and then cut back to Stone Court. I'm really in debate on this boss. The bosses are normally quite hard for the zone, so he's going to be level 9. I think I would just like to wait at least until my dudes are level 7. Mostly because we've been gearing up pretty well right now. Maybe over there. Right? No, it's not quite right. What's confusing is it's like it's clearly looking out towards a plateau like this watchtower. In fact, I think that is what it's looking at. Could it be up here? I thought this was just a mountain, but maybe there is a way on it. Because that does seem like that could be the watchtower. All right, let's go down this road then. Well, I guess let's pop in a different clan at least to see what they have in the market.
Our heroes have returned.
Cheese, cabbage.
I didn't doubt it first.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. All right. Take a little peek. I'm out. Lunks, take it easy, dude. Rest ye well. This doesn't look right either. I can't, like, not get this treasure. Feels like that would be a criminal thing to do. Go through this zone, not get treasure. And you guys know I have an 07 emote, right? A stolen item in the chest has been laundered. People have been stung by bees. What did we get? Grease and a manual of wrath. Who was that going on? Definitely not you. Definitely not you. The good doctor is so difficult to grab. Almost certainly that was designed for you. So Ikmina's hit level 7. Are you real willpower, or do you have it from something else? Fortitude and loot. No, yeah, you're good. So let's give you dex. Dee-doo-doo. Level 7 sadly doesn't mean she's able to equip any of the extra stuff. You're almost level 9, Inquisitor. Featuring rack. It needs a couple more bodies on it. Oh yeah, I guess we also don't make honey unless we have somebody making honey. I would like another person training. If we got Adelhair to level 8, that would be really good, actually. So we can just put Evie's there to surround this character so they can't escape. So that they have to tan leather until the end of time. And then I'm going to see if I can't climb this mountain at all. Which, I'm going to be honest, doesn't really look like I can. But I can mine for ore. Mine for etherite. Bada badoom, bada badam. I feel like I'm so excited to go to Gothenburg because I don't have to ever do like any of this while I'm there. We just get to live the dream. The big city dream. Did I ever... It's Python going down. I'm just like, did I ever actually explore in this direction? The answer is like, no, not really. But the answer is also, it's just a big mountain range. What water is this? Oh, that is water here. Okay, so that's, it's gotta be. This. That water on the right. That's that. That's, aha! I see it. It's right here. We got it. I see your little dirt patch. Oh my god. We already found this treasure. I actually just stumbled upon this treasure by fluke earlier in the campaign. Which is, of course, why the quest has a check mark on it. Truly, he is the world's dumbest man. All right, well, at least the stone cord is here. Go try to free this prisoner.
Leave us, mercenaries.
We found this man. I've no idea how he got there.
Oh, I'm about to get myself in trouble. Oh, wow. I still think I'm going to get myself in trouble, but the man leaps out and runs as soon as the cage opens.
What happened? Where is the prisoner?
Oh, I don't know. He escaped.
He escaped. We must catch him before he kills anyone else. This man was surrounded by dismembered bodies when he was found. Maybe he butchered his own companions using some unknown weapon.
Or maybe something else happened. Do you have any proof?
Catch him before it's too late, mercenaries. We must protect the good people of Gerusa.
200 pristine fangs. All right, so interestingly, the guy goes, oh no, I'm stuck on something. No, Crocswine, leave me alone. I'm trying to stop a murderer. Guy just beelines straight to town. The tavern, I'm gonna guess. No. Town hall? No. The square? No. Oh, there is a guy over here, though. Oh, wait. That's him.
But it was impossible. There were so many monsters. They said we were pursuing knowledge. Knowledge.
Ah, that's why. Okay. So we don't have to take him to them. We can take him back to Professor Hadwig. And then we could hit the tracker camp on the way back. A level 8 Colossus. Immovable. No guard. I mean, he's a chunk. Wouldn't mind keeping him. We're gonna need to rest. We could do it in town. Probably would have made the most sense. That's okay. A burrow produces game meat during rests. Sure. We'll eat creature comforts and a trapper's fondue. Along with just like dried fish or mushrooms. Just trying to eat my way through 12 days of food is really all that this is about. A manual of first aid. These boars don't know the sharp end of a sword from the blunt end. How can I trust them if I barely make it out of each fight alive? You've like never once been hit in combat. She's upset because she keeps being stung by the bees. You know, I never thought about this, but I could put the bees next to the prisoner. So the prisoner keeps getting stung. So they require less people to be around them constantly. It's something to think about. convenient little hack. Got anything cool?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Archer's Beret. This unit can use their bow even while engaged. +1 range. Fred can't use it yet, but he will. Eventually, that's going to be useful. Oh, man. All right. So I think when we do this quest, it will unlock the last quest, which is go to the tomb. I think.
Have a look, mercenaries. I sell quality wares for a reasonable price.
I actually need residue to make more Alzarian stuff. Make more Etherite stuff. Other than that, I don't have the mutton for these grapes, but I could buy them anyway. It's all valuable at this point, you know, like everything we can get our hands on is like kind of got a purpose.
I beg of you.
Not you. You.
Have you rescued our soldier?
10 Alizarian powder versus 200 prestige fangs. This is not worth.
I see you can no longer disclose anyone's plans. You could have spared yourself the hassle of freeing him, I suppose. But never mind, we have him now.
Are you just going to kill him?
Scholars will find a use for him. As for you, here's your reward, with the compliments of Al-Azhar and its university.
Whoop. Someone is waiting for you in the secluded cottage. Hooray! Let's go back to the other side of the map. Really getting the run around here. We'll go cash in the ghost hunt first. At least we have shortcuts literally everywhere in Ludern. Heck, and while we're at it, why don't we visit the town? Brawny and depressed, not quite. Clever, bloodthirsty. This is really good on a ranger, but I really don't need any more rangers.
Living in the swamp isn't always easy, but it's our clan's way. The elders say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah. All right. I have to check those lyrics that somebody posted. See if I can remember where they posted them. I think. You know, I gotta do the honorable thing. And find this comment. Here we go. The hard part about this is now I have to do this while also doing the mini game on a different screen at the same time. All right, Cock Crash, this one's for you. This is the song of Hemi the boar, the truffle-digging porklet, cutlet father, raises bears and wolves as well. Hand me the boar. Hand me the boar. Charge into the fray. I whiffed it a little bit, but the crowd seemed to love it. We did okay. Don't quit my day job. I don't plan to.
Here's a piece of friendly.
I have never once pretended to be a singer, and I'm not about to start on that
The
today.
cardinal mosquito of Ludern can pierce through plate and armor.
Coal on sale. I have 27 coal. I don't think so. More Sammy the Boar. Oh, Hammy. Did we hit level 8 with anybody? You got that good stuff. Every time this unit attacks the target animals, it gains riposte. Oh, okay. I really got to remember that with her. Right. I was going to look at this. Ah, interesting. Doesn't use Colossal Paws. Just uses Rhyme Steel. Double Strike. So we'll wait until they have to get quite a few levels. In the meantime... I'm actually going to run out of rope. In the meantime, he says... we're going to give a big upgrade to our Capitan. So expensive. Do all of them require Colossal Paws? Yeah, they do. Gross! That means I gotta fight so many of those. $269 armor on this beast. Oh, I think I was going to give a Rhyme Steel helmet as well to Turgis. If we could afford it. Rhyme Steel helmet. Yeah. Because this will give him an extra 10%. On top of whatever he already has. 17 armor. I lose a guard, a willpower, a critical hit. I lose frontal protection, which is not really that useful, but what am I? 52, 196. I end up gaining 11 guard and like 40 armor because of the 10% boost. That's pretty good. I love that these are the two that are married. There's something very humorous about that. And you have the Alizarian armet, which is probably better than this. It's kind of nice because it has protective overlay. So you can't take health damage. I'm gonna let you keep it. We'll trash this helm. Throw it in the camp. The last little thing I just want to check here is, are there any of these that need to be upgraded? The Rampart, yes. Nefties is good. Splitter is good. Dagon's is good. Mr. and Mrs. Knight. Sleuth needs an upgrade. So let's pull that and that off and see what we got. rope. Oh, I have just enough Acadian steel for this one, so let's do it on you. And I actually have like 11 Etherite on me. I just need the Alizarian powder. 2 stars. Boo. Boo, 2 stars. Boo. Boo. Baby steps. I have all these reinforced layers. Does anybody not have good stuff on them right now? Crit and strength. So that's not going to be for any of you. You're wearing level 4 armor. You're wearing level 4 armor. No wonder your AC is like so bad. You're wearing rhyme steel, but somehow it only has 2 slots. You're wearing level 6 armor, but it's only got 1 slot. Samesies. All right, well, as they get better armor, I can hold on to these and we can upgrade them as we go. Reminds me of a gastrologist I had retired and referred me to another gastrologist. Said it would be in good hands as it was his wife. I mean, that's kind of what you want. That's a pretty high recommendation to get, I would argue. All right, we'll load up. And we'll take on the adventure. You joked with your mom, they must have interesting conversations over dinner, though maybe not ones you want to hear while eating. I mean, I guess they're probably pretty desensitized to the poop talk at that point. I'm out of corpses. Ha. Ha. Well, I guess I could make honey. All right. I wanted to go visit these trackers real fast. Who gave me this ghost hunt?
What brings you here? I follows.
Who gave me this ghost hunt?
I see you're still alive. Did the pack seem different to you this time?
No, not really.
Maybe more unsettled or aggressive?
Not at all in the slightest.
Forget that. Here's your reward.
Reinforced layer of the ox. Oh, it's tank. Guard and armor. Garmer. That would be really good on Evie Sue. That's literally her only job. I could make an argument for it on Locke as well. He's a weird hybrid right now because he's got the crit. Like, he's got 20% crit chance.
You have something to trade. Strangers usually.
So
I have no other hunt.
You guys don't want to tell me how to get into the tomb, do you? Oh wait, there's hemp in here and wood cut. Might as well while I'm here. This skill isn't gonna level up itself after all. All right. All right, I'm going to cut across. I'm going to pop into Garusa because I want to talk to the person about... I want to talk to the informant there who should be able to sell me the location of the final quest. Just in case I've somehow been barking up the wrong tree. See you later, dweebs. Can I get to town? I don't think I can. Oh man, it's not one thing, it's the other. I'm actually starting to be like, do I need to go find food? And actually, I'm just realizing I could probably ship food in from my old trade posts. If we have any left over. Godzilla and Brony improves the relationship. Gotta love seeing it. Oh my god, I have all these ghost carcasses and I'm not even making leather out of them right now. What do we got? Pike? We got carp. Might as well throw a few of those up there right now. The prisoner wants to be released. I will say no, and then I will level up the good doctor. We can take a nice double dex. And then he's good. I would like to get some of the level 7s up there. You're still working on that torch, which I'd like to have for the ruins. Oh, you're my tinkerer, so I can actually just swap tinks. Swap the tinkerers right now. There we go. And they're all set up. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to come in here. I'm going to come into here. I'm going to go talk to... Not you. We're going to go into the tavern. We're going to talk to the informant.
I believe you know all there is.
God damn it. I don't know all there is because I can't figure out where the last quest is.
My grandfather was a soldier in the Edoranian League.
We've done enough singing today. I think we've done quite enough singing today, young man. Fred the Rager's feats have earned him the nickname Fred the Rager the Deft. Created 100 items. He has gained an aptitude point. Hell yeah, Fred. That's enough to upgrade another weapon. And I think that's it. I am missing an oil on Urkachet's. It has the strength oil. Destabilize oil doesn't matter. Valor generation could be good. The Brave's oil, 50% chance when using a valor-based skill that he gains 1 point. He has 3 valor skills right now. Slow down, infection, ignore guard, crit. Starts the fight with deflection, attack of opportunities. Every time a skill deals damage, 50% chance to reduce damage taken for 3 rounds by 30%. Protection oil. Bleeding, burning, poison. I actually think this oil is the one to do. Brave oil. So I need a pressing essence to do it, which I can grab from the trade post. Oh yeah, look at this. In Balerion, we have all sorts of food. Reinforced layers of the stag on a trapper's cloak. Oh, that was Dr. Sean's. Would that not be better than what he is wearing? 5% attack of opportunities, but 35 armor versus 82 armor. And a bunch of strength score. I'm actually going to grab that and probably put it on him. This stuff can be broken down. That can also be broken down. A lot of this can be chucked out. Brotherhood cestus. Oh, man. Shoot. That really cool cestus we found on the road that someone was selling, I actually should have taken. I didn't realize. I thought we already had that. It, like, applied fragility. It would have been really good on Ikmina. Level 8. You need one more level for that. That can be broken down. That can be broken down. I need one of those. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of, like, food here. There isn't Balerian, though. So, it costs money to retrieve. I'm going to leave that there. Not in that bad shape. Christy, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. I need... a vial.
You won't find any plague remedies in this shop. Alazar refuses to give us any. Try the smugglers.
Every time a skill deals damage, has a 50% chance to deal 5% of the target's maximum health to their health. Oh my god. I just realized something that's really broken. When pugilists hit level 12, they attack 15 times a turn. Which means that they can instant shot any character no matter how much HP they have. If you take this and you give them essence, so it has a 100% chance. We're going to buy that for good measure. So to explain that in detail. At max level, they get thrashing. Deals 8 to 12 damage to the target 10 times. If you're in attack stance, attacks 5 more times. I mean, I'm pretty sure this one-shots anybody anyway, but 12 times 5 on those champs with 1k HP. I mean, if you have a 100% chance of dealing 5% to them, and you attack 15 times, you're doing 75% of their HP. And then you also have your weapon, which can attack 4 times with that cestus that we have in the bank right now. It works. It works very well. So I'm going to lose 15 guard. But I'll gain 47 armor, 2 movement, range. I have a question. 2.5 and 3. Does that get upgraded? No. I don't love losing damage from attacks of opportunity. But with the stag layers, like I could put it on Ikmina. I could put it on Ikmina. But I'd need to make... I need to make a bunch of decks. I need to make a bunch of deck stuff if I did that, so I'm just going to put it on Nick. And I'm going to strip this out. And you're gonna make pristine essence. And then you're gonna make brave oil. And I think that's good for Toll because he uses so much, and he does so much damage, and he has galvanize. And it's based on using a skill, not attacking so many times. So I actually really think that's a very good item to have on here. 15 times 5 in a perfect scenario. 2 pugilists is 30 attacks. Nothing can survive. Well, all you need to do is 20 attacks, right? So, like, even with the weapons they have now, they can do that. They'd have to use bravery. Attack stands for 3, and then 1-2 for material precision, right? Like, that's 20 attacks. That's an instant kill on any character, no matter how much armor they have. It doesn't matter. Because every one of those attacks will bypass armor and do 5% to the base. Alchemist. All right. Let's get going. I'm going up here. Yeah, we're saving the boss for a little bit. We're going to do him today. That's my goal. I'd like to really get this zone done today, which is why I'm just trying to, like, really focus on these missions. It's probably quicker to stay on the road. Oh, nice. Thank you, guard. That plague train looks like it's not as strong as it once was. I can't say if that's true, but it kind of feels like that. Oil or something that makes the other oil 100% of the time. Yeah. It's like a belt item.
Good to see you answer when called mercenaries.
Professor Winfrith.
You may not be aware of it, but you've been a great help.
I am aware of it.
You've shown us that you're both reliable and competent. That is precisely what I require for a very special mission. Have you ever hunted the Ghost Pack?
Are you kidding me?
First off, you will escort me to the beginning of the trail. Here's a map of the place, drawn by our sources.
Are you kidding me? You want me to take you to a ghost pack? I've killed like 5 today. Where the hell is this? That's a town. I think this is right here. Y'all are really giving me the runaround. I also don't think we ever finished this cursed village. I think there's still more loot left to go back there for. I think we built up the noise and then, like, just ran away when it was like 50% done. Which is the right thing to do. More. I mean, more wood. Must have like 100 wood right now, I think. Yeah, right. Yeah. I also need more etherites, so. Always a good idea to pop into the mines. You also make a crazy amount of money. That's it. Say two. Unless that path is down here, but that doesn't look like it. It looked like Garusa Clan to me. Oh, good. There's a zombie train in the way. Zombie train directly in the way. I still also want to fight that zombie train, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Here we go. Inspect. I bet that's it.
What a massacre.
What a massacre.
As surprising as it sounds, there was a survivor. You may have heard of him. As for what happened here, let's say you'll find out shortly. I hope for your sake that you will be more competent than your predecessors.
I hope for your sake.
Let's follow the trail. We can talk.
We can talk again once we find the ghost pack. So this guy's going to be 0.80 on the fate of Ludern. I still have to somehow... get into the final area. Oh yeah, Fred got an aptitude point. I forgot about this. Let's just double dex him. Man's got 76 dexterity, it just said. Yeah, he's fatigued, so it's a little low right now, but... let's Tail of the Wolf and the Hop. The other Trapper's Fondue. Some blueberry tea. Some mushrooms and dried fish. Fight the zombies, it'll be fun. I don't think losing the campaign at this point will be fun for me. The Good Doctor says, if only my parents could see me now, they'd be so proud of the fighter I've become. Gain 1 aptitude point. Hell yeah, Good Doctor. Take that double dex. I am run out of brandy. I bet you're my ghost pack. Are you my ghost pack? Yeah.
This ghost pack is ideal for what you're trying to accomplish, mercenaries.
What am I trying to accomplish?
3 of these monsters alive.
What?
Don't give me that look. These abominations can be captured just like
what?
any other animal. If you have the right tools, that is. Look at these chains. They were made in a secret alchemical alloy created by the most eminent of our scholars. To this day, it is the only metal capable of holding these monsters.
What?
Take these and capture the ghost pack.
Oh my god, dudes. You must capture at least 3 ghost units. Now, 3 ghost wolves would give us an alpha pack. But a ghost beer would give us a ghost beer. What is more valuable to me? Can we have pet Caspers? Wait for it. Can you capture the nightmare? Oh my god, can you capture the nightmare? Don't we have to give him away? I don't remember agreeing to that. Do you? He just said we have to capture them. He didn't say I have to give them back. Even with a double push, I think that's unlikely. But I'm willing to give it a try. These are not tanky characters on this side. It's my other archer. Huh. I might have to be a little careful here, that I don't accidentally just kill everything that I try to deal with right now. Okay. You can be captured. Obviously, I want to try to capture the nightmare. Like, I'm so tempted on it now. That's a capture. He's probably going to make me give him them, but he's probably also going to teach me how to make these chains. Which I think holds value. I keep forgetting that ovation doesn't work if you're engaged in combat. Nice. All right, let's just do this. I am more concerned about that success. Than anything else. Let's just taunt you and go into defensive stance. Whew. Spicy. I'd really like to know how many more of those chains I have left. right, if I do that, what direction does he go? He goes that way. We only got 3, so all are used. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't like it, but I think you are correct. I needed to push him the other way. Lame. Well, I didn't expect that to be so super effective. But sure, why not? Bring in Big Daddy Toll. Just gonna give him the bonk. He's gonna generate a point, so he might as well attack slam as well. Generates a point. So this is the cool thing about this new oil is like he sometimes just gets free extra bonus attacks pretty much. And I quite like that. Gonna stack 4 poison. As we give him maximum donk. Now, have I set up all my people that nobody can get around? No, actually. If I swarm this guy with animals, nobody can really fit there otherwise. Even if they're not able to attack right away. I can get 2 attacks off with that. Might be a bit of a tricky shot. Let's use aim for good measure. 71. Godzilla bites, 43. Mosquito bites, 92. I think I'm just waiting for the end of turn now. On the bright side, extra colossal paw. Maybe more. So I do want to see the nightmare. So the nightmare doesn't have elite status. This was my question. Was if it had like a special status, I might not have been able to kill it. But it don't, so I think I can. Do you want to walk through that bear trap? You might have to. A casual 191 damage. No bigs, says he. He's a monster. He's unstoppable. Goddamn, like nobody else can even get in here. He's gonna push people back if he goes in. Well, you're dead. Technically, I don't have to do anything more. Can anyone else get in here? My archer could. Good stuff. Real good stuff. Might be the leader of the group, so it might not be catchable. He might be, but I feel like he's not.
That was a very impressive fight. A skillful way you narrowly escaped death.
Buddy, they barely touched me.
Let us tarry no longer. We must think of your reward. Give me the creatures you've captured.
No. No, I don't want to. They don't even have skill trees. Which probably means I can't keep them.
Here's your reward. One last thing. If I were you, I'd avoid North Ludern over the next few days. In fact,
why?
I would simply leave the region entirely.
Ludern trackers are gathering in their largest camp. Right next to the boss. What did they give me? A blueprint for a spiked collar? When this unit has 30% health, it gains berserk. Yeah. These may be exclusive for quests. Yeah, I think so. I mean, unless perhaps when we go to Alizar, we might be able to get components.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
I'll buy those beans as well. I might be able to make some pork and beans with that good stuff. Judico, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Who wants to talk to me?
Glad you're here. We'll need all the best trackers we can get. The guard told us about a monstrous carcass surrounded by strange tracks. The pack attacks are intensifying, so this hunt could be even more dangerous than usual. Are you well prepared, mercenaries? Make sure you are and let us know. We will leave together.
Strategy perspective.
Wait, just follow us to avoid getting lost.
Interesting.
I won't take part in this hunt. Someone has to guard the camp.
Well, sounds like you're a coward. That's just me. What's in the second zone of the story quest? Pork and beans. I'm making borracho beans and carnitas for dinner. Yo. Miam. I don't think I've ever heard of borracho beans. What do we got here?
The guard wasn't lying. It's a ghost wolf carcass, all right. Unsettling to find it here. There hasn't been a hunt in a while. I can't imagine what killed it out here in the middle of nowhere.
I wonder.
These wheel tracks are the only.
Who's killing and capturing ghost monsters and with the wheels?
Find the merchant or traveler who came here before us.
No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do it. I got better things to do with my time, piggies. Though I could use those beans. Secret camp. Secret ghosts. The cage holding this monster captive is capable of metal very similar to the ones covering the professor's chains.
Damn it. What's going on here?
These creatures.
No cage could ever hold them. I don't understand.
Maybe you could learn something, trackers.
How or why these monsters are caged like this, but we must free them before they attract others.
Why not just kill them and eat them?
I don't know how or...
All right, all right, all right. Destroy cage.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you, mercenaries.
Dum dum dum.
Stay away.
What a surprise!
Who are you, and what is the meaning of this?
What you see here, trackers, is the result of almost half a century of research. This bait is one of the greatest accomplishments of the University of Al-Azhar, second only to the cure for the plague.
Bait? Why would you want to lure the ghost pack here? Don't you think we have enough of them to deal with as it is?
The ghost pack? No scholar worth their salt still cares about the ghost pack. What we're trying to lure here is much more prestigious.
Uh-oh.
You're trying to lure the beast to Ludern. Do you want to
The
wipe
beast.
out the entire region? Mercenaries. If they go through with this, it will spell disaster for our kingdom.
Your kingdom sucks.
Help us.
It's been a nightmare.
Anything you want.
You guys are not doing anything to like protect the people. Plague is running rampant, and you've got a bunch of old antiquated laws that's keeping plague cures from coming in here. The few people who are bringing in plague cures are being hunted down as criminals.
Nonsense. It's a perfectly calculated risk.
I mean, these guys are also evil to the core, but like...
We who dedicate our lives to the pursuit of knowledge know what we're doing. This bait must be protected.
If there's one thing I know for certain, it's I hate Ludern and everything about it. Well, you both give me the same rewards, so... Kingdom is full of nightmares. I mean, I got a feeling we're going to get attacked by like a giant nightmare. Or something maybe even worse. Pinto beans cooked with onions, jalapeno, cumin, chili powder, and bacon. Yo, that sounds good. I'd eat that. Sounds delish. Master Tracker Brighead. What do we got? Non-animals heal animals. Being engaged with animals is bad. And that's it. The Master Tracker actually is not a boss. Locker, runner. Who goes first? Tracker. Then Savage. This is a berserker. So I think... Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There's our boy. I'm going to cut the 3 of these guys down on the opening turn. Nice pack of them over here. What do we got? Sagittarius, Sagittarius. So 2 archers. Locke and a mace bearer. We got Fred and Reichland over here along with a sentry. I feel like I could put that sentry over here. Have most of their guys all bundled together. They're all gonna die from him. So... I need... You know what? Actually, I think I'll put Brutus and Locke on different sides. Locke can go after the Grizzly Bear. Toll can go after Master Tracker. And Turkus could just like go for the boar. Wow, I do not need these characters over here at all. Fred, Reichland, you can both go this side. Inquisitor, let's put you out front. Heavy Sue. And let me grab maybe Nick instead of that croc swine. And last but not least, Godzilla in the back. My goodness. Trundles along. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. I assume you're a Trundle main. Throw that big club around. Boom. 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 And boom. I cannot believe a guy lived that at 14 HP. Can I double tap you guys with slice and dice? Sure can. I've realized I've gotten into this fight with extremely little valor points, which has got me a smidge nervous. Though not terribly. 56, 125, 77, 45. So you're going to go here. They're all destabilized now. Which is grand. I feel like Fred has a really good shot here, but I'd like to set him up for the barrage. Maybe. Well, no, actually probably not. Let's just deal with this blocker. Inquisitor is an anti-armor character. I don't really need her to relentless charge. So if I have, she would have had that nice break. So close. Love to see it. All right, Slaughterer. I got 2 I can take here. Let's go bleed damage. Daggins into poison impact. Wow, what a dream. 5 HP, and I'm galvanized. Okay. Dee doo da da dee. Quick and easy. I love whatever it is that she has that makes her automatically get deflection. Bulwark. Is that an aptitude skill or is that from like an item? That's an aptitude skill. I just don't need to use deflection on her anymore. I just need to engage her in combat. How goes the Warring of Tales? Very good. We're almost done Ludern. This is like the second last quest in this zone, which I'm very grateful for. I tell you what, I could hit you with a wrath. That was weird. Damage of the next attack is increased by 50%. Urkashet's got the guaranteed crit triple damage. 196 damage. And now he gets brutality. So he can hit him with the weakening blow. Gets a point back, so he can hit him with the tack slam. Goes back to where he started. Galvanize. And we're off to the races. Next to Turgis, best friends. My God. Let's give this to you. Dead. Maybe dead. Close. That guy's up next. I believe in you, Godzilla. Do we want them to flee? There is a grizzly bear left who's kind of a pain to chunk down. But these guys are going to have all really good armor, so let's just kill them all. 1, 2. Is there still a guy over here? Oh, no. Did they randomly spawn a grizzly bear somewhere on the map? Yes, they did. God damn it. I gotta figure out what does this. Is it scaling enemies? No, we're on region locked. But we are like under the level. These are all level 9 and we're like level 7. I think we still have a couple level 6s and we have a couple level 8s. But we got some good gear. Let's get you engaged. I gotta deal with 2 grizzly bears now. Bear down on them. I told you they have invisibility. They decide when they want to be seen. I mean, that's definitely the vibe I get. If I move you. Hard to tell. Let's just bite it. What I want to do with her, you don't have weakening. I think I'll just go double on this. That should cause it to attack her. Perfect. Then I can bring it down Turgis, and I can give her riposte, which isn't going to be like wildly crazy or anything, but that pig doesn't need it. Will it work? It did. Oh, I can't reach that pig. Not bad. Do I want a battle cry? Nah. Do you have a giant fly? Giant mosquito, yep. The tick. He's proven pretty helpful. He's really nice because he does like direct health damage. And he applies poison. Ooh. You can actually get behind either of them. This guy doesn't have bleed. That's a backstab. Bleed is huge. It's 20% HP. So I think I gotta go for this guy. That boar is gonna die on his turn no matter what. So we can just let him chonk it. These guys are going the long way around. I love it. And I think everybody else is just waiting their turn. Double riposts. Oh, okay. Sometimes Berserk just doesn't work. And I don't know why. He can't hit. Drop in bears, they parachuted? Drop bears? You think they're Australian drop bears? That makes sense. I'd believe that. That sounds reasonable. Nothing can hit him because he's flying. The other team doesn't have flyers. They just pick at them until their mana runs out and they die. It would be really annoying if the mosquitoes could just like go into the air and not be hit. Oh, really? I don't get any turns before you. And everybody else is in the way. Bleed. If you bleed, apply poison. You've already got all your stuff up. All right. At least this way, he gets to take a big chunk of damage. And Ikmina's actually like not a bad tank. Oh, and she has riposte, which I forgot about, which also added infectious oil, which does a ton of extra damage. And now he's dead. Bada boom. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I will take 3 of these corpses.
Your skill is undeniable, mercenaries.
Talk to the good folks from Alizar.
Greater cause, the pursuit of knowledge. I hope this humble compensation will help you wait for a more adequate reward.
What? We've tarried too long. Run away. No.
Uh-oh.
Run. Run.
Oh, no. I'm fatigued. Oh, no. I'm fatigued. I tried to go into the camp. In escape mode, you must reach the escape area and flee. But you can no longer retreat. Once in the target area, use the flee skill. I am surprised. Interesting. I have to go through them to get there. Oh, man. All right. I guess tanks up front. Then mediums. Then lights. Turgis. She actually has extremely good movement. Turgis, you have ovation. You are going to save my squad. Dudes, we might lose some animals here. I'm going to do my best to get Godzilla out. I mean, I'm going to do my best to get everybody out. You have 10 movement. You have 10 movement. You have 14, 12, 13. All right, let's switch you. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. My archer should actually maybe be in the front. I have no valor points. I can hit every single person except for the Inquisitor with this. If I do this right, this shouldn't be too bad. Ovation gonna save my bacon. All right, let's try to get as many of the animals up here as well then. I assume, yeah, there's reinforcements for 2 more rounds. What was that? I mean, I guess that was the beast. It looked to be about the size of a town. So that's a little bit stressful. Go, my piggies, go. Do not send your Beastmaster over first. Your animals will all stay until they die. Oh, if you lose the Beastmaster, you can't control your animals anymore. Oh my god. All right. Good to know. At least most of the animals have like pretty good move speed. All right, everyone is in ovation range. Let's make sure that you get up like as far as you can here. Should I just go through this lower path with all of my guys? I have such a squad, I feel like I'm gonna have to split. I kind of wish I bought recoil bomblets. So that we could just disengage and keep running. Which I reckon we could probably still do anyway, but... oh, wow. Okay, we have a lot of movement. Like, I can get most of my characters to the exit right now. We're pretty close to the exit. I could probably get most of my characters to here. But I also obviously need to try and keep as many people alive as possible, which means traveling as a pack. Double movement reposition. We should be in the run zone way pretty fast. Only Turgis will be slower. And the animals. Because they start so far back. Man, I really need more characters with Valorous support. Yeah, I have like no way to engage in combat. do. Let's go like that. What level are these? 7. Oh, this should not be a problem. Just kind of wondering if I shouldn't just move up some more. You guys gotta go. You guys gotta go. Oh, it would have been really smart if I put him in a position to get a huge galvanize. You know what, man? Toll is an absolute monster tank. I think I'm just going to run him up. Like, to here. So a bit of my worry is that if I do that, they're all going to start going that direction. But I also think that's part of the challenge. Yeah, let's just pop deflection on you. Someone will attack her, engage her in combat, and she'll get deflection again immediately. They kind of don't need to reposition if they have dash already. You could. It's just that so many of them have not gone yet, and I don't want to get too far ahead of Turgis. We'll see how this works. How we all doing? We're doing good, dude. We're in the big bad final fight of the zone. Which is scary. Yeah, so if Turgis uses Ovation again, I can have all of these characters run straight to the finish, assuming they're not engaged in combat. The question kind of ends up being like, is that what I want, or do I want them to try and clear off as many of these animals as possible before that point hits? I did not think this through. All these characters do terror. Doesn't matter if Toll can tank 1,000 hits. If he takes terror damage, he's screwed. I'd have to shoot through the both of them. Ooh, I don't love this. Oh, right, Terror. Forgot about that, right? Kind of forgot about Terror. Terror, forgot about. Dre, did not forget about. I do think you lose terror if you kill the unit. But I might just be thinking about the nightmare. Right. Who is left? That ghost wolf. Let's just go right here. All right, Brutus is in a good spot there. What the f? What? Oh my god, that thing is awful. It's got all these like weapons sticking out of it and stuff from people trying to kill it in the past. Oh, I don't like that it has a really human face. That's what creeps me out the most. Looks like a moth. Dude, what kind of moths you got where you live? You crazy? Get out of my way. Doggos. Ugh. Get him, Brutus. Get him. You get him and you run. It doesn't look like things spawned in, which is good. We at least have that going for us. Oh, these animals have so much distance to make up. I was hoping to do this in a way that I could move all the animals, then have Turgus move into position, buff everybody, and then move people into like kill and keep going. But I'm also concerned about the kill and keep going part of this scenario, so that's pretty close to killing you. It's maybe killing you. If it doesn't. Oh, it did. How nice. You are out of movement, though. Butts. Adelhard can double kill these ghost wolves. If I disengage with Toll, like, what happens if I flee in this fight? Do I just lose? Do I lose the character if they flee? You met that enemy on Tinder? Oof. You didn't lose the tier. Is this just runaway mission, or are you running away because we can't take it? It's a runaway mission. Reach the escape area and get your companions to flee. I think the point is to flee. I got a feeling, though, that if you hit 5 terror, your character dies. Spin to win, baby. All right, well, now you're surrounded, which isn't super, but... What am I saying? This is Toll. I don't need Adelhard to kill anything next to him. Now you're a man. A manly, manly man. Keep going, baby. Ah! His terror reset. Interesting. Can you hit that wolf with a slice and dice? No. So you're gonna hit this pig. You know what? I could have if I ran. Which I forgot that this guy has. But that's okay. Goodness gracious. I need Turgis to move up to here. Which means... Alright, basically... This tree line is where I need all my animals to get to. Which doesn't look like it should be a problem. Homie's got lots of room. We got lots of turns here. Look at this. Godzilla doesn't even... He's already juiced. Finishing seems to give better brave than losing the terror. Godzilla. Let's have you go all the way. You know, at the end of this round, everyone is probably going to get an additional terror stack, which is part of the scarer. But it looks like we're going to be fine. Honestly, I'm not super worried right now. I'm not super worried at all. Let's just keep boogieing. Let's get the hell away from the beast of Ludern. I should be moving my animals because I am running low on turns. Damn, Mr. Bombastic. He is one fast little mole rat. Huff, 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 huff. All right, I think the tick can actually probably escape. See ya. Ow. Wow, it might actually be Turgis might be the hard one to get all the way up. As strange as that might be. So, we'll put you here. We'll ovate. I should have done that a little bit better. I could have probably gotten Reichland in there as well. I'm going to have to put you there so you don't block the path. And then somebody can come in and do 96 damage in a single turn, right? Not quite. It's close, but not quite. I'm going to give him the boot just to make sure that we do the riposte kill right now. Double strike. And it does appear like flee does not actually work alongside a reposition. So while I can get out here, I still have to spend another turn running. Just okay. If it bleeds, we can kill it. I mean, I'd love to kill the big monster. Don't get me wrong. We're doing surprisingly good against the rest of them right now. Up, 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 up. I'm a little bit worried about how swarmed I'm about to get. Ooh, yeah, Reichland. I mean, the good news is that she's the Beastmaster, so she has to escape last anyway. Oh, man. Oh, he's awful. Yuck. What do we have? A ghost boar. And... according to this, 3 enemies have entered the map, but I can't see anybody other than this one ghost boar. Which is a little problematic. He can't reach anybody. A lot of you guys already have inspiration, so I don't want to move you. Yeah, see, if I move some of these guys out of the way, it would be better for me. Flee. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I cannot flee if I am engaged. You're on attack stance challenge, so I feel like you can probably free them right now by just doing this. Bonus attack. There you go. I was worried about that, but okay. So flee also occupies your first attack, and this was the other thing I was worried about, was that someone was going to come out of the bushes. It's kind of why I didn't move every character here. Oh, it's going to have to be you, good doctor. Amazing. He managed to get the crit kill, which means he could just reposition and get to the exit. That boar can't reach anybody down here. Go, go, Godzilla. Time to power up the radiation and grow to your full potential. Big Nick, you're scared, so I want to move you. Okay. I suppose it makes sense to just flee the units that are in here already right now. Fred, you're not my Beastmaster, just to be clear, correct? You think that's going to count? Who's got inspiration? These guys both do. They're not getting out right now anyway. My question of who's got inspiration is really who can I move before I need to move anybody else? If someone's surprise appears and hits glitch, he's done. Christy could get out. Franklin can't quite. Toll can. Huffleton can. Adelhard, I think, can. You got movement. You got movement. These guys are just like in the way, and a lot of people could escape if they were not. I would like to min-max my escaping. Oh, I mean, you're not getting out anyway. All right, ovate. Reposition. You can get out next turn. In the meantime, you can block the path for everybody else. Godzilla, let's get you the heck out of here. Mr. Bombastic, let's get you the heck out of here. Lock, you can go. Toll, you can go. Huffleton, you can go. I can't believe it's only this pig that can't make it. I don't know if this would have been smarter to actually leave a bunch of people just in case I get ambushed here. Starting to think maybe. Last archer has to stay for the pigs. Yep. Says the beast. Terror, says everyone else. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I'm pretty sure if I disengage, that counts as my main action and I can't flee. First watch I ever did of this game, the streamer sent the Beastmaster through. All of his animals died. So here's the thing. This ghost bear is going to come up. And I'm fairly certain it's going to lock me in combat. You have a knockback arrow. And you have a knockback move that you can do in combat. That ghost wolf goes after. Maybe I leave Turgis here for a second. I get out that pig. Oh, hilarious. That pig created a field of flies. Okay. Did I just lose them? I have to wonder. He seems fine. He seems to still be there. It seems like fleeing from terror is perfectly allowed. Saurian scale. Did it count all my fleet characters as dying? Fur of the Beast. Each time this unit should be affected by terror, they gain rage instead. Oh, that's kind of fun. The beast has disappeared. The only sign it was ever in this camp, reduced to smithereens. And now my troop is exhausted. Where did he just go? He vanished into the sunset. Saurians are a Balerian reptile. Yeah, Godzilla is a Saurian. This is why I had questions. I feel like you're better off there, maybe. Okay. Let us rest and get the hell out of here. Oh, we gotta fight the boss still. All right, we'll go do that. He says with no good food to do that. I'm out of Edoran wine. I don't have any mutton. I don't have any Gothenburg or eel. I do have enough to make beer-infused wolf ribs and candied food, which does let me at least make the tail and the wolf and the hop, except I don't have enough beer. I have creature comforts. All right, so maximum valor, movement, critical damage, fatigue. Yeah, I'll make do. We'll take the creature comforts. We'll take a beer-infused wolf ribs. And then, I don't know, the blueberry tea and a mushroom. It ain't perfect, but... You received a message. The Alizarian scholars will meet you at the secluded cottage. They don't ever give me a break, do they? Make another one of those, and now I can make one of those. Had to brew some beer first. Godzilla's a dragon. There are two types of Balerian reptiles. A mutated iguana from the French Polynesia nuclear tests, according to the 1997 movie. Apparently, the new Godzilla movie is incredibly good. I tried to watch it, but failed. Because the copy I had was not very good. Having a drug to prevent the terror? Drunk people do not scare easily. I mean, the logic is sound. Adelhard has hit level 8. My God. Challenging Shout. Draws within melee range all the enemies in the area. Applies fragility for 1 round to all enemies disengaged by this. What is the improved version of this skill? Applies fragility to all enemies, no matter... we're upgrading that for sure. That's crazy. So he's going to be able to draw in everyone around him in a 3-meter area, give them 30% extra damage, and then hit them with the cutting maelstrom for like the 150 plus super slam. He can also use level 8 armor now. I need to repair everybody's armor. I can't just like click this in the inventory, can I? Repair all armor. Nice, I can. Mead. Make some more brandy. So I don't need Adelhard on that job anymore. He can go back to here. Ah, good. And you can go over here now. We've picked up the ruined torches as well. A looter's torch. Light 13. Oh, yeah. So we're going to make a bunch of those. We're going to make exactly one of those. Mountain willows. Oh, man. Okay. Very good. That'll be good if we can ever find the tomb in this zone. And I am overburdened. Perspective. Damage of shooting attacks increased by 20%. Damage of attacks of opportunity increased by 10%. Ay-ya-ya. I think I'd still rather opportunism because that all of our counters trigger on that. And one of our archers also does attacks of opportunity. As much as I love my dear archers. I feel like I have a lot of carcasses. And that's maybe a problem. Let's cook down some food. It's my favorite thing to do whenever we start running out of space. Just cook everything we have. Which tends to be surprisingly efficient. A metric ton of syrup. I'm actually short on wheat. And we have all these like odd random selections of wolf and fish and what have you. Carp, apparently. That almost was enough. I'm going to give Turgis a first aid manual. Seeing as he tends to heal everybody all the time. Or, well, he buffs everybody all the time. I suppose I could get rid of a corpse. God damn, dudes. What a bloodbath that was. Watched this movie so much as a kid. Shin Godzilla? What about Mecha Godzilla? There's lots of questions we could be asking. Does he count? Wheat and salt, always the bottlenecks. We've been doing pretty good on salt ever since we picked up the salt scoop, which generates salt every time we rest. That's really kind of helped to even it out. Bow, bow. We are almost done with this zone. Agent Arts, thank you for the follow. I hope you're not here to sell anything to me or anyone in my chat with a name like that. Too many art bots lately. Jeez.
It would have been a shame to lose such reliable allies. I am pleased to see you safe and sound.
What a tear-jerking reunion. Let's get straight to the point. Thanks to you, the beast showed up in Ludern, and the whole region was thrown into disarray by its unexplained appearance.
How weird.
It's all going according to plan. While the trackers of the god are giving this calamity their undivided attention, their precious tomb is left unguarded.
Let's go loot.
Do you understand what this means, mercenaries? For the first time in history, the Ludern tomb is within our grasp. The treasures, wisdom, and secrets within will soon be known to us.
Would you
Hell
have
yeah.
the honor of unveiling them with us? You have our trust, and we wouldn't turn down a few extra blades.
Hell yeah. Let's loot the hell out of this place. It is there.
The beast here, but it won't stay long. As soon as the trackers realize it's gone, they will come back to defend their tomb.
Well, we'll make sure it's their tomb.
It's so good to see you, mercenaries. They were very disappointed by my failed experiment, though. Instead of luring the beast, all I did was drive the Crocswine mad.
Are these all the people we've met here?
Would have made it without
Oh,
your
yeah.
help.
Totally
Be
is.
killed by trackers or eaten alive by plague-ridden monsters. Fortunately, and thanks to your most heroic intervention, I managed to give Winfrith
Nice.
and Hadwidge all of the topological.
We're good. I'm retired. Excellent. Well, then come on in. Take it easy. I mean, I always love having artists in my chat. I've just been riddled with bots. As my people would say, absolutely maggoty with them. Okay. I don't have the key for that cage because I spent it in Gothenburg. Let's go hit the master tracker. I want to pop back in here. And then we can go over. I could build new gear in Yebel clan. And then we can climb up and do this, do the tomb. I think that's got to be the game plan. Oh! I got ambushed. Oh, no, actually, I ambushed them. Do I want to fight these guys? They're deserters. This is an actual question here. They could have some gear that would be of use. They're level 9, so it's all going to be like level 8 gear for me. They're not going to have Alizarian heater shields, which is what I really want. Oh, that hat is actually really good for you. I don't know. Most of the outlaw stuff I don't super care for. It's like carrying capacity or crit. Oh, they could have upgraded hats. Let's do it. It's an ambush after all. We get good bonuses from this, and it's not like we don't need the XP. Take the advantage while we can. Wow, what a juicy pack of thieves. Huh. Bomber. All their archers are down here on this side. I might put the mosquito down here too. That bomber actually goes first. And these guys do fire arrows, which I am always on the lookout for. So, the real question, of course, is how much wood can a woodchuck chuck? I could grab all 4 of those. Looter, henchman, saboteur, looter. Leave those 2 renegades. That would be 2 of the elites as well. So that's going to be Adelhard's opening move. It's going to be those 4 guys. Which means Toll's actually in a pretty good position. Not Toll. Turgus could be in a good position there. To hit the 2 of those with... bear trap. Foulness bringer. There's actually quite a lot of people on their team, and I don't know who the real threats are. That looter goes second, though. Then it's that Sab. 1, 2, 3. There's a triple shot here that I could then set up a barrage on and lock down those guys really well. Okay. You can just reach that back guy. You can't quite reach the guy in the back. I think I am just going to go in nice and smooth here. Get us an opening. We have lots of points, which is really nice. The flip of this being, if we are going to go do a boss, I kind of want to be max valor. So let's give this a try. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's a bloodbath! Incredible. This character is too good. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair. I could hit that archer in the back, but I'd need to use aim. Alternatively, I could go right here and hit 3 of them in a line. I'll take that. Man, do I even pull a barrage? I feel like it's so unlikely that any of them even get a chance to move, but why not? We have 2 free points. Can you hit 3 of them with daggons? Daggan. You sure can. Oh, I'm a fool. I should have taken Nick in here, and then he could have just spun, and I would have gotten 3 attack of opportunities. This seems extremely not true. Yeah, I can hit one or the other. All right, just go back there. Turns out it's not too late to do that idea. It's not too late at all. Rep. And rep. Tee-hee. All right, this guy's going next. Boop, 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 boop. You know what, man? He's next to Big Papa. Oh, he lived. This is the most unnecessary thing ever. I just love killing people with Toll. It's so easy. He does so much damage. I don't know. Go here? Why not? This bomber is next. I think this is actually the one guy I can't reach. I lied. These guys are level 9. This is a godforsaken bloodbath right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. These poor souls. That henchman's gonna get like a 140 point arrow in his dome. You guys are on fire. Now you neither of you have guard. Oh my God, I didn't get the kill. What a disappointment. I mean, I could just double tap this guy in the back, but it would use one of my good points. So I don't think I will. 217 on the arrow. This is the first time we've used the spin spear with barrage, and I gotta tell you, super effective. I always got to make it a little difficult for me. Done. Done. The humanity. This was the pugilist weapon that I found in the caravan that I didn't buy because I thought I had it, and then I walked away and I was like, oh no, I wish I had that. It's pretty good for Ikmina. It's not like crazy or anything, but it is handy. An outlaw's tabard, movement 2, range 1. I mean, your trapper's cloak is definitely better. Yeah, we're overloaded again. Probably some stuff we can break down. Most definitely. This hunter's axe is trash. That's trash. That's trash. This is actually not good for us anymore. You're wearing a blue Crocswine helm. So it is actually better than that Crocswine helm. Would anybody else be good with that? Not engaged in combat. Damage taken. I mean, I could put that on Brutus, but having the bleed on him is like super efficient. Same with Nick. I think we just ditch it. Chuck. Fur of the Beast. Fur of the Beast would be really good on one of the pugilists, probably. How am I more overloaded than I was a second ago? Did I break down that stuff into actually like a more... more weight than the parts? I think I did. I don't know. Is there anything I can make like rope? There's trust bonuses. I do kind of want to make one of all of these, especially because they give me bonus first craft bonuses. Even if they aren't the most useful. I only have 2 pythons left. But that put me underweight. So let's cruise. Cruise for the bruise. No, I don't want to fight grizzly bears. Leave me alone. I just want to leave this region. Let me leave here in peace. All right, we're going to rest before fighting this guy. Tale of the Wolf and the Hop. Gotta have more than that. That's the only good buff food I have. I mean, I guess movement increased by 2 is pretty useful. I could take additional valor, but we really don't need it. We're not even going to be at max valor. And so my other question is actually, can I throw more people into the tent right now? Yes. I put them all in really badly. Nick goes here. Twister can go there. Evie can go there. Fred can go there. We're gonna rest up. Nice. Evie and Fred had a good time in the tent together. Tee-hee. Might I want to use a banner ability? Experience gained. Experience gain. More loot after a battle. I mean, I'm only doing this battle for the artifact. 10 out of 13. All right, that's a pretty good spot. Let's go fight the boss tomorrow. Because that's all the time we got for today. We are extremely close to the end of this zone. We fight the boss, we do the tomb, and we check that village for the last 2 pieces of loot. That's it. Those are the 3 things we got to do. It's all down in the southern part, and then we get the hell out of Ludern and we go to Gothenburg. We're going to be back with this, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. Tomorrow we're checking out the new, not Starship Troopers, Stargate Timekeepers game, which I'm very excited for. So thank you for joining us in the meantime, and we'll see you back here for more Wartales on Wednesday, or more Stargate tomorrow.